Title: The Influencer Who Sold Fake Products. Maya was a lifestyle influencer at the peak of her career. With millions of followers around the world, her name was synonymous with beauty, style, and success. Every post she made seemed to inspire her audience, promising confidence and transformation through the products she endorsed. She often hosted giveaways that drew massive crowds, with fans eagerly participating for a chance to win exclusive items. Messages flooded her inbox daily, people sharing stories of how her products changed their lives or boosted their self-esteem. Her social media pages were a cascade of vibrant images and glowing testimonials. Followers trusted her recommendations because Maya appeared genuine and relatable. She was everywhere, traveling to exotic destinations, dining at chic cafes, and sharing glimpses of a life many aspired to live. Customers regularly praised her products, describing remarkable results and newfound confidence. For them, Maya's brand was more than a business. It was a promise fulfilled. Behind this image of perfection, however, there were complexities unseen by the public. The fast pace of packing orders, managing emails, and maintaining the flawless appearance demanded relentless effort. But as the numbers grew, so did the pressure to deliver and the temptation to cut corners. Maya's story was a reminder of the power and influence of online personas. It also set the stage for a revealing journey, one that would challenge trust and uncover the fine line between truth and deception in the age of social media. Maya's announcement came like a thunderclap across her social media platforms. Her own skincare line, promising radiant, youthful skin with just a few uses. The excitement was electric. She described the product as the result of years of research and careful formulation, something that would revolutionize skincare. Alongside her announcement, Maya shared glowing testimonials from early users. Many of these were ordinary fans, their photos showing dramatic improvements, brighter skin, fewer wrinkles, an undeniable glow. Whether these stories were entirely genuine or carefully curated was anyone's guess. But to Maya's followers, the proof was right there. Adding fuel to the fire were Maya's influencer friends, popular faces from beauty and wellness corners of the internet. Each posted their own raving reviews, praising the product's effectiveness and urging followers to try it out before it sold out. The collective chorus of endorsements made the skincare line appear unstoppable. Messages flooded in from all corners of the globe. Fans from Tokyo to Toronto, Lagos to London, scrambled to secure their own bottles. The product website crashed multiple times from the sheer volume of traffic. For many, this wasn't just a purchase seat, it was a chance to finally achieve the flawless skin they'd been chasing. Behind the scenes, Maya's team monitored the surge with pride, their marketing strategy working flawlessly. Social proof, the psychological phenomenon where people mirror the actions of others, was in full effect. Seeing so many trusted voices and satisfied users, buyers felt reassured, their doubts drowned out by the collective hype. Yet, as the orders multiplied, a few whispers of doubt began to circulate in the corners of the internet. Some customers reported slower results than promised, others found packaging that seemed rushed or inconsistent. These complaints were few and far between, easily dismissed amid the overwhelming praise. For now, the skincare line was a global sensation, and Maya's influence seemed untouchable. But beneath the surface, the seeds of a growing scandal were quietly being sown. Liam, a marketing consultant from London, wasn't the typical follower of Maya's glamorous world. While many of Maya's fans bought her skincare on impulse, Liam was cautious. He liked to research before spending, but the overwhelming buzz convinced him to give it a shot. After all, who wouldn't want glowing skin endorsed by millions? When his package finally arrived, 2 weeks later than promised, Liam's first impression was underwhelming. The box felt flimsy, the product container looked cheaply made, and the scent was oddly synthetic. Still, he figured he'd give it a try. Within days, the cream caused a stinging sensation on Liam's face. Instead of the promised glow, redness and irritation took hold. Concerned, he stopped using the product and began searching online for answers. What he found unsettled him. Liam discovered a growing number of complaints across multiple countries. In the United States, customers posted photos of allergic reactions. In India, buyers reported receiving expired or counterfeit batches. In Brazil, people shared stories of delayed shipments and unresponsive customer service. The complaints weren't just minor grumbles, many described serious issues that couldn't be ignored. Scrolling through social media, Liam saw that skeptics and critics were starting to speak up. Comments questioned the authenticity of the product and the integrity of Maya's brand. Was the skincare line really tested and safe? Or was it just another influencer cash grab? But Maya wasn't about to let doubts take hold. Her official channels fired back with well-crafted PR posts, reassuring followers that the product was thoroughly vetted. She posted polished videos explaining the delays and addressing isolated incidents. Fans loyal to Maya defended her fiercely, accusing critics of jealousy or misinformation. The company's customer service flooded social media with friendly replies, promising refunds and replacements. Despite this, the uneasy whispers grew louder. Liam realized this wasn't just about one bad batch or shipping hiccup, something bigger was going on. The glowing testimonials seemed less trustworthy, the influencer endorsements possibly part of a carefully engineered marketing ploy. As the number of complaints rose and more people shared their experiences, the glowing world Maya had built began to crack. Behind the flawless images and viral videos lurked doubt and disappointment. For Liam, this was no longer about beauty, it was about being alert to the truth hidden beneath the surface. Maya sat in her sleek apartment, scrolling through her phone with a forced smile. Her PR manager, Jenna, paced nervously across the room, clutching a folder thick with troubling reports. "Maya, we have a serious problem," Jenna said, her voice tense. "The factory producing your skincare line has been caught cutting corners using cheap ingredients and repackaging expired stock. It's a scandal brewing fast." Maya's smile faltered. "But the sales are still strong. We can't just pull the product now." Jenna shook her head. "It's worse than you think. There are fake reviews everywhere, paid testimonials from bots and influencers we hired to hype the product. The truth is leaking out. If this goes public, your entire brand could crash." Maya's mind flashed back to how it all began. She remembered the early days when her follower count jumped overnight thanks to bots and click farms. Those glowing reviews? Many were scripted and paid for. Even some happy customers were actors hired for stage videos. The pressure had mounted investors, sponsors, fans, all expecting miracles. The line between reality and performance blurred. Maya had wanted to believe in the product, but deep down, she knew it was all smoke and mirrors. Just then, her tech-savvy friend, Jake, popped up on a video call. "Maya, you need to be careful. People are starting to dig. The algorithms detect fake engagement, and legal teams are sniffing around false advertising. You risk losing everything: your reputation, endorsements, maybe even facing lawsuits." Maya sighed. "But if I stop now, I lose my platform. If I admit the truth, I'm finished." Jake's voice was firm. "Better to face it now, own up, and rebuild honestly than let it implode later. Trust takes years to build, seconds to destroy." As Jenna watched silently, Maya's confident facade cracked. Behind the glittering social media posts and viral videos lay a tangled web of deception, a web she had helped weave. Now, the question was, could Maya choose truth over fame before it was too late? The news broke like a storm across every continent. Headlines screamed, "Popular influencer's skincare line exposed as a scam." Fake reviews and toxic products, the dark side of online fame. Social media exploded with angry comments, disappointed fans, and calls for justice. Maya's once glittering empire began to crumble. Sponsors who once clamored for her attention suddenly vanished. Major brands issued statements distancing themselves from her. The glowing endorsements turned into cold silence. Her followers, millions strong, felt betrayed. Trust shattered in a flood of broken promises and fake miracles. Overnight, Maya's comments were flooded with criticism, disappointment, and demands for refunds. The hashtag #MayaScam trended worldwide. Among the thousands of voices was Liam, the skeptical customer from London whose irritation started it all. He posted a heartfelt video recounting his experience: the delayed delivery, the cheap product that burned his skin, and the frustration of being ignored. His story struck a chord across the globe. Soon, others came forward with their own experiences. Women in Brazil, men in India, teens in the US sharing screenshots, videos, and warnings. The wave of testimonies grew until it became impossible to ignore. News outlets picked up Liam's video, turning it viral. He became a symbol of consumer vigilance, a reminder that behind every glamorous influencer lies a human story, sometimes full of deception. Maya watched helplessly as her followers turned away. The carefully built facade cracked under the weight of truth. Her PR team scrambled for damage control, but the damage was done. In interviews, Maya struggled to explain herself. Her words met with skepticism and anger. "I never intended to harm anyone," she pleaded, but many saw it as too little, too late. The scandal served as a global wake-up call about the power and danger of social proof. It exposed how easy it is to manipulate trust and how important it is to stay vigilant. Liam's story became more than just a personal warning. It was a rallying cry to question what we see online and to demand honesty from those we follow. As the dust settled, one truth remained clear. In a world obsessed with likes and followers, authenticity is the most valuable currency of all. Not every shining star is real. Social proof can be faked, and scams often hide behind trust and influence. Maya's story shows us that things aren't always what they seem online. Before buying, always research the product and brand. Look beyond glowing reviews, seek honest feedback from real customers. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Genuine experiences from everyday people are your best guide. Community awareness is powerful. When people share their stories, it helps protect others worldwide from falling for the same traps. Scams thrive in silence, but truth spreads fast. After the scandal, Maya apologized publicly, promising transparency and change. Trust is hard to rebuild, but accountability is the first step. If you or someone you know has been scammed, remember, awareness is your strongest defense. Stay curious, question claims, and speak up if something feels wrong. Follow for more stories that help you spot scams and protect yourself. Subscribe for videos that keep you safe in the fast-moving digital world. Because your trust is precious, don't let fake proof take it away.